Get your Moonshine Performance t-shirt from the link in the description. Thank you. Welcome back to Moonshine Performance. This right here is a 1955 Chevy. Belair. We are working on a little bit of fitment issues here through the front clip on here. And basically this is just kind of a process of how one of these things is brought back to life, I suppose. We might do a couple videos on it here. But as you can see, nothing's bolted down here on the front clip. But like, you know, door alignment issues. If you can see that gap up there and gap down there. This is where we're going to start. We're going to start at the jams here. So if you can see, that gap is bigger than that gap down there. So the whole door kind of needs to clock like that. And so we've already started on this side over here. You loosen up all these bolts in here. And some of them are kind of a pain. And then there's two back in there and there that you can loosen. Then you can adjust that end. You can also loosen the bolts in here to adjust this end. But if this needs to come up or down, I believe you got to do it through here. I mean, that's what we're doing. But you want to, I'm not going to close this because it could screw up this fender. The gap over there, this door is the same story as that door. You need to...
We want to straighten this gap up first and then work on that gap.
Yeah, we'll straighten up the jam first. Basically work from the back forward. And then you can start aligning the front clip, you know, whether it needs to come up or down or get clocked a certain way. But this thing's just got a, this is just a Chevy Reman 355, isn't it?
It's that's a pretty nice motor.
Yeah, got aluminum heads on it. 600 Holly.
It's a crate motor, 355 crate motor. Just a GM
yeah.
crate motor. Probably would send something to run dirt track cars.
HEI on it, and this motor's been all over the place, hasn't it?
It's been in about 6 or 7 cars already.
He's had it in a bunch of cars. So, he's got a turbo 350 in the back, right? Behind it. And then, what is that? Here's his rear end. He's going to use this rear end, isn't it?
I think so. We got to make it fit.
Yeah, there's going to be some fitment issues here.
We're going to make use of fabricating. It's had the leaf springs are kind of hard to get because they're unavailable right now. So we're kind of waiting on leaf springs, and that's to get the rear end figured out. So we're going to try to at least get the front clip lined up, get everything run.
There's a shop around here though that does all that kind of stuff, isn't there? That builds them.
We got to find out where.
Okay.
Leaf springs, but we can't get leaf springs for it.
This car is honestly very clean, very straight. There's not a terrible amount of body work. There's not a terrible amount of rust to be fixed. Got all kinds of junk back here, but he's got pretty much everything to do this car. I mean, even skin up here is just, everything is in very good shape. There's a few spots around up here at the post, that area. And this is the fender here. There's a big old dent here. Crease runs down here.
Nice project.
Yeah, dent here and a dent here. So this area will have to have quite a bit of attention. I mean, he's got bumper, new grill for it, and it'll be a beautiful car. This right here is a 1957 Chevy 210 sedan. Everybody likes to call him a Post. This car has been brought from a complete frame-off restoration and is being brought back to life as we speak. We actually built the 327 that's in it about a year ago, and we put some Trick Flow Camel Hump lookalike heads on there, so it'll be a good running motor with mild cam. We just figured we'd throw it up on YouTube and share it with you guys.
How long you own this, Billy?
16. 16 in 1979 is when I bought it. In fact, probably I think I got to tell you before, well, I think tomorrow will be the anniversary when I bought it, November 2nd.
Wow.
Yeah. I've had it for a spell.
This is one of them cars that was sitting in the backyard forever, and everybody knocked on the door and said, "Hey, you want to sell it?" And he's like, "I'm going to fix it one day." And today's the day.
Today's the day. I probably pissed a lot of people off. Actually, no, when I had it parked.
Yeah, it's real clean under here.
So I only got from the cowl back to
has got Kragers for this car put on it. These are just a roll around wheel. These are what they call the post. These were more common with the drag racers because they had extra structure right here. He's got a 4-speed in it too. Be a nice car when it's done. Hopefully we can get him to bring it by and show you guys some more about the finished product when he gets it done. They're trying to find all the parts for it now, and you know, this car's been in totally frame off restoration, everything, all new everything. I like it, it's nice. Thanks for watching, stay tuned.